It's a beautiful day. Montez at midday. Montez at midday. How we doing, good people? And welcome to the show. How we doing, good people? How we doing? St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. I hope everyone is doing well and having a great day. Bundle up. Old man winter is here. You got your coffee. You get them babies off to school. Okay. Now we can focus on the task at hand. So we all good. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Please feel free to visit the website, www.dremontez.com today. Get a list of some of the sponsors there, as well as on this show. I'll be showing you sponsors here, as well as on the banner below the page there. Do your part and help your community today by reaching out to small businesses today, and we will greatly appreciate it. There is a button on there to get a hold of me if you would like to do some advertising, be a guest on the show. Reach out to me through there. There's several ways to contact me. Also, if you would like to make a donation to the show, there's a button for that as well on the website. All donations will be greatly appreciated. It is my favorite time of the year, fall. Why is that, Trey? Oh, we get to dress like men. We don't all look like an extra on the TV show 2.5 Men. We actually put clothes on, so that's pretty cool. Also, it's Libra season. All Libras in the building. You are present and accounted for, as I do believe. Yes, we are here, Dre. So if your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. Especially my Libras. My man Brandon, big Mizzou fan and Chief fan. Happy birthday to him. So anybody's Libra Nation, you know what you got to do. Celebrate that birthday together. That's what we got to do. We got to do that. The big day for me will be Saturday. So it'll be 80 degrees Saturday. So if you want to come on out, toss one back, throw one in there, dab it up, chest bump, talk, see each other, just be a part of a great day. Come on by Friendlies in South City, 3503 Roger Place. Be 3 p.m. Saturday. 3 p.m. Be right after my man Ray and I get done with our college football show. Tune in for that. If you have Roku, you can download it for free, ASAP. All sports, all plays. We come to you every Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We take you right on up to kickoff. This Saturday show should be a lot of fun. So tune in for that. We do that every Saturday. So we break down all of the college football games. So that for sure. And also, if you're celebrating anything today, congratulations to you. If you won your weekly pool and betting, good for you. If you won your fantasy game, congratulations. I got my ass whooped 133 to 98. It's like nobody played. Well, we made some adjustments. We released some players. So I think moving forward, we're going to do pretty good. We should do pretty good. I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I want to try to win my money back, though, win the money. But personally, I think we had a pretty good weekend. We had a pretty good weekend in the world of sports for sure. But definitely that. All right, high fives in the building. Chest bump. Let's hug this thing out. Gosh dang it. You know, a hug goes a long way. On the way back, Wednesday edition. What up, Wednesday? What it do, Wednesday? And how are you doing this Wednesday? We got it? We all good? All present and accounted for. Did you catch Dion prime time on 60 Minutes last week? Tick, 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 tick. Dion has done something pretty remarkable down at Jackson State, Jackson, Mississippi. Pretty remarkable, not just for the school itself, but the way the whole process went. You know, the whole behind the scenes, the little bit more of the stories are coming out. You can probably go to the 60 Minutes website or probably go to YouTube and check out the Hill interview in its entirety. But what I got from it, he's a very influential person down there. That it's stretching, you know, that magnetic touch he has, it's going all over the place. And the way that he is running that, it's turning into like a cultural. He had changed the culture of football down there. It's basically his dress code, the respect he gives them, the respect they give him. That's how it should be. That's how it was back in the day. Way back in the day, there was a respect side to coaching as well as players. Parents as well got to play a key role in that. But it was a great interview. And the things that he's done, but one of the things I love in the interview, the guy doing the interview said, Dion, you were a pretty good high school athlete, weren't you? Dion said, no, I was a great high school athlete. There you go. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. You know, everybody knows what he's done on the field, but off the field, feel a little bit more into the mind of Dion. Social media kind of does a little bit, especially on YouTube. But this 60 Minutes piece, they did a wonderful, magnificent job on telling you a little bit more about the HBCU life, the struggle, the reality, what the mission should be, and where it stands today. If you've never been to an HBCU game, it is so much. If you get a chance to capture the whole weekend, there's so much that goes on from Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and then Sunday, you got to go to church with the people. So it's a whole weekend. It is a definite culture shock if you've never done it. But it is a blast. I had the chance to go to a lot when I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been to a lot of HBCU games, and the party atmosphere, the halftime, the people you meet, the alumni association, the parades, the food. It's a whole experience. And I'm thinking probably the next 2 years, it's going to be its own network. We better just catch it instead of streaming the games on YouTube or going to ESPN 7. I think they're probably going to work on a deal. Just keep going the way it's going. They're getting these kids now looking at coming to HBCUs instead of the regular Power 5 situation the way it used to be. So they see that shift still coming. I can see a major network having an HBCU network. And that way you can just catch all the games in this whole entirety and find a little bit more about the HBCU life when it comes to the sporting world. But check out that interview if you have not got a chance to do that. A phrase I always hear on Way Back Wednesday is, you know, kids today couldn't make it back in our day. You're right. I'm definitely, I see a sign of that every day. And what went wrong? How did they get that far off of the path? What happened? I mean, the things that we were doing as kids, I can't see these kids today doing it. They wouldn't have a clue. They would give up. They'd say, I'm bored. I never heard that phrase or word until I was a grown man and I hear other little kids saying that. You bored? Give me some water, 4 popsicle sticks, and give me the curb of the street. I'm going to have a blast. Give me a cup of water and some dirt. I'm going to go on the side of the yard and have a field day. Give me a bag of marbles. Give me a tennis ball and 5 steps. Watch me shine. Bored. I have so much fun being bored. I tell you what, but I'm a firm believer of that kids today would be clueless in our childhood. They'd be clueless. They really would. I mean, it's just the language barrier now. How can I put this? I heard a 30-year-old person read out loud. It was the most frightening thing I've ever experienced in my life. I thought it was a horror movie. I thought I was being punked. What is going on? I don't think this person has ever been in a position to read out loud in their entire life. And this person is 30 years old. It was awful. It was atrocious. What the hell is going on? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Huh? Somebody got to do it. As I tell you what, we got to start the day off right by giving you the principles of the day. Let it go. Ignore them haters. Give it time. Don't compete with anybody. Only compete with you. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. Huh? That makes the day even better, right? Get a kiss from the dog. Now you're on your day. Now go on out there and conquer the world. Be disruptive today, huh? Let's turn it up today. All right, let's get on into it. You know how I feel about these documentaries or these movie mysteries or interesting television shows or movies. I got to share it with the people. I got to share it with you. I'm not into the Bitcoin, but Bitcoin and vegans are exactly alike. They're the two smartest people on the planet. They know every damn thing. People that are into Bitcoins and vegans know every damn thing. If you don't believe me, talk to one of them. So I just watched this documentary on YouTube, Crocodile of Wall Street. Wow. That's the best I could say is wow. Interesting couple. Very interesting couple. Their background, their story, how they met, how they lived, how they allegedly did this, the people that were involved. It's about the Bitcoin heist. It's on YouTube. It's called Crocodile of Wall Street. It is, there's so many questions I have. There's a comment made in there that blew my mind. Said the U.S. Treasury Department kicks down a door every day. What is going on out there? What is going on out there? I had no idea that the cyber security world was in such a shambles when this happened. I had no idea. It's a very interesting documentary. Check it out. Again, it's called Crocodile of Wall Street. Just amazement, to say the least. To say the least, it was amazement what I saw on television. Speaking of what I saw on television, we all know we witnessed on Saturday. Alabama and Tennessee. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Only people in Tennessee that wear orange are Vols fans. They're going hunting, or the people that pick up the trash. That's it. Go Vols. Okay? But after the game, the way it was won and the way it ended, the kicker, who would never, ever, ever be without a woman for the rest of his life, as long as he never leaves the city of Knoxville, Tennessee. That man should be taken care of for the rest of his life. And we also saw what the students did and the fans did with the goalposts. They tore it down. They got it out of the stadium. They took it downtown, Knoxville, down the street. Anybody call the police, Ted? Jerry? Big Junior? Bobby Jr.? Anybody call? Nobody called the police, so they threw it in the river. $147,948. They raised that in 24 hours to get a new goalpost. The power of the people. Don't you love when the internet works the right way? When you say to yourself, now that's how it's supposed to work. You feel like you want to high five your laptop or your phone or your tablet or whatever it may be when you see stories like that. You know, there are some good people out there. Fantastic job in responding with the people. I like that. Way to go. Way to go, Paula. My favorite movie, they do that. And Urban Cowboy. Hell, I can go back to the Kmart, get my old job back. Hell, I'll be assistant manager in 2 years. Good job for the people of Tennessee. $147,948 in 24 hours. In 24 hours, they did that. That is, I tell you what, that right there is almost as bad as, well, as great as the Major League Baseball playoff fan base right now. The stadiums, the way they're acting at these games, how loud they're getting, making you get into it. You're feeling the people, the Phillies and the Padres. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. If I'm in a game 5, a decisive game, loser go home, winner you move on. If it's that situation, I'm the manager. I'm in that dugout. I'm talking to my team before we go out there. Now I'm going to talk to the entire pitching staff. I'm going to tell them all of you are pitching today. Every last one of you are getting on the mound today. So get ready and stay ready. The Cleveland Guardians had that series. They had it. They had it. But old Terry got greedy. First inning. Who leaves a pitcher there that long in a decisive game? Who does it? Make it make sense, Trey. I can't. I can't. I've listened to everybody on MLB Network. I listen to the radio shows. I listen to 2 other podcasts. I listen to my man Peter Gammons, who may be the smartest man in baseball. And no one can explain what happened yesterday in the first inning. No one. No one. You walk somebody, you coming out. You give up a home run, come on out. You load up the bases, come on out. Those situations happen. You hit 2 people, come on out. I would have used 15 pitchers yesterday. Yes. To get to the World Series, I'm willing to do anything. If you're willing to put illegal drugs in your body, gamble, get caught drinking and driving, why can't you do the logical thing and coach? You do all that to win and compete. Why not do the ideal thing to win? What makes sense? Explain to me, why would you leave the pitcher in the game after all that? Soon as Stanton came up, I said it out loud. He's about to hit the home run to right field. Where he hit the home run at? Right field. Then he want to take him out. You got to know, you got to go in there with that bull mentality in baseball when it comes to coaching. If your players are lacking, whipping. Get them off the mound. You've ruined a great story, Terry Francona. I'm not a Cleveland Guardian fan, but I wanted the improbable to happen. But now I want Judge to get that money. I want him to get $700 million if this thing goes the right way. He wins MVP and they win the series. If they sweep the Astros, now we're talking. Now we talking. Now we talking. They can rock that baby to sleep. Maybe they can do that then, huh? I don't know what none of that stuff means, but all I know is, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Major League Baseball. How are we supposed to handle rain delays? Yeah? What's the proper protocol? I don't think that was followed. When I heard the stories on Twitter and Reddit about what fans were going through because of that rain delay, the money that was lost, no apology from the Yankees at all. My bad. We screwed up. That's not how you handle a rain delay properly. Baseball is not a cheap sport. Everybody that go to Yankee games don't live in New York. Everybody that go to those games don't live in the Bronx. Note to self. It may look like it, but they don't. I just think Major League Baseball needs to really take consideration of the fans. I mean, no other sport does. For once, it'd be nice if one of you do. I want one of you sports to show that you prove that you really appreciate the players, you appreciate the fans. Show me one league that's going to do that. Who's going to be the first one to do up and say, Dre, we got you over here. We got you over here, Dre. I don't see it yet. Is it coming? If it is, let me in on it. But I really appreciated the way the Cleveland Guardians made it interesting. They made it very interesting. I didn't think it was going to get that way, but it did. But it's okay. We're going to take a short break, and I'm going to tell you what made me feel old yesterday while I was watching the BET Hip Hop Awards. Oh, boy. Stay tuned. Be right back.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
Get your scrub on. Get your scrub on today. Get your scrub on today. Again, if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Is when we're in birthday countdown mode right now. I didn't know there was such a thing. The older you get, we come up with shit to put in front of our birthday. It's the greatest day ever. Today, my day. We will put anything in front to celebrate the day of the Immaculate Conception. Right there. You know, I was watching Family Guy this morning, and Peter said, "That's my son, Chris." You know, a little backstory on Chris. Chris was born on the highway. That's what they call an accident. Peter! Oh, man, if you just tuned in, thanks again. I appreciate it. What up, Twitter? How you doing? At W2B Dre Montez. YouTube, Dre Montez. TikTok, Dre Montez 63. Facebook, Dre Montez, as well as Who's to Blame. Who's to Blame, the podcast as well. You can check out my latest episode and get caught up. Don't forget to visit the website today at www.dremontez.com. It is what I like to call Hump Day. What up? Wednesday. All those things involved. Talk a little bit about Prime Time, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. JSU was on 60 Minutes on Sundays. Check it out. Shout out to the people utilizing the internet the right way, the Tennessee Vols fan base. They replaced the goalpost. They raised $147,948 in less than 24 hours. Okay. All right. Major League Baseball rain delay. Yankees, you owe the fans an apology. I tell you what, give them all a Major League Baseball Visa gift card, preloaded with $75 on there. Matter of fact, 73. Let's put 73 on there. No, tell you what, let's put 63 on there. Let's match Aaron Judge's home run total. Give them all to the Yankee fans and come to the next Yankee home game, and we'll call it a draw. We'll call it even. I'm trying to help you. I'm doing my part. I'm doing the best I can do. I am an ordained minister. That's still funny to me. Get the married people. But I watched the BET Hip Hop Awards last night. Well, I watched it this morning. And to say the least, what is going on? What happened? I'm convinced, though, to be a hip hop artist, you must be hot when you're on stage, meaning you got to sweat a whole lot to be a hip hop artist. You have to. You can't be comfortable. You just can't have a t-shirt on. No. You got to have fur on, a scarf, a turtleneck, some jeans, a toboggan, skull cap. You got to cover it all up. Mask. Don't want to see nothing but your eyes. You got to be sweating a whole lot to be a hip hop artist. My man Project Pet, he did his thing. And I saw a young lady last night on the Cypher. She did her thing. Her name is Big Boss Vale. Big Boss Vet. She was tough. I think she has an Instagram page you can check out. But she was tough. She was St. Louis. Project Pet and Big Boss Vet. I enjoyed it. I give the BET Awards a high C+. My man Fat Joe did his thing. I never heard of these platforms to get all of your hip hop culture. I never heard of these before. NPR Tiny Desk, Creature Please, Drink Champs. I seen Drink Champs one, but I didn't know I thought it was a parody. I didn't know it was a real thing. So those three there to keep you up to date on your hip hop chronicles right there. Again, that's NPR Tiny Desk, Creature Please, and Drink Champs. Hip hop platforms. But I felt old. For one, I probably knew 3% of the artists that perform, but I knew 90% of the songs. When I hear music, I never know who the artist is. The way that I get music now, I just don't hear the beat. I hear the little lyrics, but that's cool. Keep hearing. You never know who this person is. Then lo and behold, I see the person I'm like, wow. I just saw Post Malone for the first time, 2 years ago? Never knew. Had no clue. Had no clue. But the names that some of these people have, man, it's just, the names are just, I'm confused on a hip hop name now. I mean, it was one dude, he used his real name, Ray Vaughn. That was his real name. But everybody else, no. The names were off the chain, but I give it a high C plus. Cloud music label, y'all did your thing. I mean, Loud, y'all did your thing. I had no idea they've been in business that long. I had no idea that BET has more shows that are coming out. If you haven't seen it, or if you have, what did you think of the BET Hip Hop Awards? And did you see Lil Kim's ass? Okay, buddy. Okay. Wow, that thing was right there. All in an air code, all in your It was wow. But good job by Fat Joe hosting the BET Awards. Hip Hop Awards. It's very nice. Got me caught up on the, now I can put a face with the music. Now I can do that. Boom. Okay. Now I know who that is. Okay. Now I know. Got it. On board. Got it. NBA season is here, people. It's here. As a Laker fan, how painful is it going to be, Laker fans? How painful is it going to be for us? How long are we going to pretend this Westbrook thing is going to work? How long are we going to keep pretending it was a misread, miscommunication? When are we going to take responsibility for our actions? We tell kids to do it. Why come we can't do it as a team? That whole, from the legacy, the documentary, Magic Johnson show, all of that, the HBO show, I don't think the Laker players realize what the Lakers is about. They're not upholding that legacy at all. The play is terrible, it's sloppy, no communication. I know it's just game one, but I'm going off what happened last year. It didn't go the right way for us. Didn't go the right way. But to be excited that the NBA is back, yes, I am. The NBA is intriguing to me because the way the stories unfold, the player haters, the shade, Instagram, IG fans of NBA players, it is something else. I bet NBA security behind the scenes is nonstop busy trying to control the madness behind the scenes. No, don't let that leak. Put that phone down. I said sign the damn NDA, lady. I can imagine the drama that could unfold out of the Nets. What really did Kyrie say? And I think it's pretty cool that Jordan Poole got that extension after taking one for the team. Literally. I want to see how this Golden State Warriors thing is going to do, what's going on in Atlanta. And still, really, can Boston get over the madness that's happening in the front office? Can they really get over that? Ja Morant, I want him to make it through this entire season injury-free. He throws his body all over the floor. He's so exciting to watch. We know you love basketball. We know you can ball. We know this. But, okay, know when to take a charge. Know when to foul. Get all that right, because if you get hurt, we will fail. That's the closest thing I got to seeing basketball up and close and personal, because they don't want to travel to St. Louis for some damn reason. We get every other sport here. Well, the HBCU game didn't come here. That's a dirty story behind the scenes. Nasty. But NBA, we would love to host an NBA game here sometime soon. Hello, St. Louis. We're here. We're big fans. Let us show you. Come on. Let's do it. Wouldn't it be awesome to play an outdoor game at Busch Stadium? That could be something to think about, St. Louis Sports Committee. That could be something to think about right there. It really could. It really could be something to think about right there. But overall, I'm glad that the NBA is back in TNT. Chuck, Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny and the crew. It is by far one of the best NBA shows out there. I mean, the chemistry, the fact they used to play, the fact they can back up everything that they say. And they're not afraid to voice their opinion. They're not afraid. Whether they're wrong or right, they're going to voice their opinion about the game of basketball, how it should be done, how a big man should play. What are your leadership capabilities? Here's how you build a championship winning team. Here's how you spot out a winning pedigree. They can tell you all those tools just by listening to that show. They're really good at what they do. And the gimmicks, I'd say they're quick with it. They're very quick on their feet, that whole team over there at TNT, definitely for sure. Well, kids, it's that time of year again where we have to make grown persons' decisions today. We got to do something called getting ready for birthday week, which requires what, kids? Pre-game day drinking. Yes, we have to get our liver in check for the weekend. So we got to do our proper keg stands today. Record still stands at 47 seconds, kid. Yes, the old man in the shoe still got it. Shout out to my good buddy Bella. Hey, Bella, how you doing? Hey, what up? Again, happy birthday to you, all Libras out there. Pause in effect. Shout out to the boys in OK. Already in Bun, up in Naptown. What crew of people? Well, I think we covered the bases of everything we want to talk about today on Montez at midday. But until then, until the next time, I will talk to you. Or as the kids say, I'll holler at you later. But we still got to do the podcast later on today. I got to get that out there to you because we're getting closer to what, kids? 500. What shall we do for the 500 episode? What shall we do? Waffle House. We know how Dre feels about his Waffle House. Best food on the world. Best food on the planet. There it is right there. Well, kids, I'm going to give you some music, and we're going to get out of here and do what we have to do. Again, thank you to the title sponsor, St. Louis Organics, located at 8088 Watson Road. Stop on by, say hello, tell the people that Dre sent you. And by the way, thank you to my man Dave. Last night, we were delighted with Taco Tuesday at Bootlegging Barbecue on Morgan Ford. Thanks again, Dave. Appreciate it. So Libra party tomorrow night at Bootlegging Barbecue. I'm going. Where you going? Where you at now? What's up? All right, good people. Appreciate it. Until next time.